What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And finally, we have something to latch onto. We finally have some news. You know, since the Kizuna Clash ended, we've had nothing. And it's crazy because, you know, like, there's literally no content. And with the PKA season about to come to a conclusion, they have to replace it with something. And we have been waiting all these days to see what's coming next. And even with this tweet, we really don't know exactly what's coming next. We can have some assumptions though, which I'll be going through in this video today. So news time today, we had this tweet officially put out. Quiz time. Now, I always love it when they do this because it gives us a bit of something to do in the community. It gets the community involved in trying to think about what is coming up. So it says, what is your prediction for the next Nakama coming soon in Treasure Cruise? Click the pictures and make your guess. So you can see that just with these 4 images, the next Sugo Rare has a birthday coming up. So we have this first image here with some ears, and we'll talk about this in just a moment. People are going to immediately assume that this is referring to Beppo, but that is incorrect. We'll talk about it in just a moment. Next, I saw this, and like, this could literally be anyone, but through talking with the community, Pappy also said, you know, it's going to be Marco, and that actually makes a bit of sense. This is Marco right here. This is Uta, obviously. I don't think you need that much of a brain to figure out that this is Uta. And then the last one is Bartolomeo. You can see at the bottom here that it is Sugo-Fest, and there is a theming to this event. Now, we can't really see what the name of the Sugo-Fest is going to be. I'm not sure if they're going to reveal this information sometime today, maybe tomorrow. We might get some icons soon. We're really hoping that we get some information soon because we are just, you know, we're starving for this information right now. So as we said, Bartolomeo, Uta, Marco, and then this one here is actually Mohji. Now, if you don't know who Mohji is, he's the guy from Buggy's crew. And as we've already said here, the next Sugo Rare has a birthday coming up. If we go over to the library of Ohara and we go over to October, we can see the birthdays in October. Now, this one has not been updated for Uta, but Uta's birthday is actually October 1st. So that makes sense why she would be listed here. Then you also see Mohji. This is the guy who's on the first image from Buggy's crew, so he's October 1st as well. We see Marco is October 5th, and Bartolomeo is October 6th. So it looks like those characters might not even be the Sugo-Fest exclusive coming up. It might just be like an October birthday celebration event, which in my opinion would be a little lackluster. But I mean, what else could it be? You've got Dragon sitting here. I mean, hey, I would be down for a Legend Dragon, but I do feel like if Dragon was debuting in One Piece Treasure Cruise, it would definitely be as a Super Sugo-Fest exclusive. You have Kalgara and the Shandian Chief from Skypiea, which my face is covering right now. Laoji, Momonosuke, like Momo just had a legend, Lord just had a legend, so I'm not expecting those guys to get one. You have Magellan here as well, but I would expect it to be early October because those are the characters that they've highlighted. You got Dory, but I don't think so. Like Van Olga, like there's just some really weird characters here. So I feel like it probably will be one of these units. I don't think it's going to be Mohji. I think Marco is possible, but I don't think it's super likely. I think Uta is the most likely character, Barto potentially, but then again, if you go back to Uta and if we end up having some type of movie or film related event surrounding that, then having a new Bartolomeo would also make sense because Barto was featured in One Piece Film Red, and when we had the initial celebration of Film Red in One Piece Treasure Cruise, Barto was never a character that debuted with that. I believe there was a Kobe that debuted, but also Beppo in the movie didn't debut as a character. There were a couple other characters that Law, even Trafalgar Law never debuted as a Film Red exclusive character during that event period. So there are still some characters they can go back and do, and a lot of people would love if they went and did a Luffy and Shanks character as one unit, and obviously would have some really cool animations with Luffy going gear 5th in that final scene, of course. So I think it's super likely that it's going to be a new Uta character. So another thing about that is the new silhouette for the upcoming treasure map. Now, a lot of people have been making some predictions, and some people have been thinking it may be Halloween themed. That is quite possible. I think that is something that could happen. Last year, during the Halloween period, what happened is they had like an event right at the end of October just to bring some Halloween stuff with the super evolution of Ace, as well as Korra and Law, and then the free-to-play Halloween Doflamingo. So I do think that something like that could happen once again towards the end of the month, potentially for the Kizuna or after the Kizuna Clash. But this period right before that, we really don't know what it could be. But as I said, the upcoming silhouette, people have been making some assumptions as to what it could be. So I made a tweet a couple of days ago about this. So this is the silhouette for the upcoming treasure map. So we can see that we have some character here. It's hard to make out what exactly is going on. However, my assumption is that it's going to be Baccarat. So you can see that she's holding the sword here, and then the sword hilt has like a very similar shape, and I think that this could be Baccarat from One Piece Film Gold. And then we have Mr. Tanaka also. You can see him in the background here. He's got his huge helmet on. He's got like the thing that spikes up in the middle there. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be Mr. Tanaka. And then we can't really see it, but I would think that Dice, which is the other character from One Piece Film Gold, is probably here too. So my assumption is that this treasure map is going to be Baccarat, Mr. Tanaka, and Dice from One Piece Film Gold. That would be a pretty cool one, honestly, because, you know, these don't have a lot of representation in the game. So bringing back new versions of these units with upgraded abilities would be awesome. But like alongside that, if they end up going through the film celebration, there's something major that they need to address with the One Piece film characters in One Piece Treasure Cruise, and that is Legend Tesoro. Now, Legend Tesoro, he does have level limit break, but he does not have a super evolution yet. So I think it would be awesome if we have this treasure map focused around One Piece Film Gold and potentially pick up super evolution skulls for Tesoro in the event to super evolve him would be awesome. But alongside that, we also have Legend Zephyr, who once again has a level limit break, but doesn't have a super evolution. So it'd be cool if there was an event for One Piece Film Z, where we have a new Ein and Bin's character that we could potentially farm up for, and we can super evolve Zephyr in that event. I think that would be cool. I mean, even if it's just one of these units to receive a super evolution, I would be totally down for that. Because as we know, Legend Shiki actually did receive a super evolution from One Piece Strong World, and since that point we were just waiting for when they were going to eventually release Zephyr and Tesoro super evolution, but they never did it. So we're hoping that that will happen at some point. Even if they gave a super evolution for the Film Red characters that came out, I mean, the Snake Man character getting a super evo, Shanks getting a super evo, don't think so, but and then you got Uta, who already has multiple super evolutions. Douglas Bullet, another film legend, already has a super evolution and level limit break. So we'll have to wait and see what they have planned, but I'm pretty excited, honestly, if it is going to be film related. And look, this is a bit of a stretch because judging from this, like, it literally could be anything at this point. It might be a combination of all of these characters as one. Like, maybe it's like Legend Uta, and then like maybe a Legend Barto or a Legend Marco, and then we have like a rare recruit version of Barto or Marco with Mohji. It could be these four being the batch itself. It'd be a super strange batch. I don't think that's the case, but we'll see. Once we do have information in regards to what this batch is and all of the information regarding that, definitely going to bring you guys a video about it. But let me know down below in the comment section, what are your thoughts and opinions about this random tweet coming out from the One Piece Treasure Cruise Twitter account? It's going to be very intriguing to see what they have planned as we move closer towards the 9.5 anniversary, which is going to be in like November 12th. So November 12th is going to be the next big celebration event, and then obviously post the 9.5 anniversary, we move on to New Year's, and New Year's is going to also be a pretty big event that we'll want to be saving some gems for. Hopefully you enjoyed the video though. If you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.